Clear Advantage, our focus is to change behaviors one employee at a time with the right information, the right incentives to make sure that everybody is doing all they can to lead a healthier, more productive life.
Kind of my personal story with this. But one of the pieces that was presented was a weight management program that they offered through their wellness program. At that time, I was about 100 pounds heavier. But hearing someone present to this opened my eyes so much to wellness that I got off my butt and literally started doing something about it. And so having that inspiration in my life, I wanted to be able to share with other people. My goal was to affect just one person on this program and make a difference in one person's life. So, get a little emotional here. So far, we've been on this program for 4 months, and I have an employee who was considering having lap band surgery and was so excited to get his CAM to kind of increase and participate in his exercise program as an alternative to not having that surgery. And then most recently this week, we had another employee who smoked for 18 years. He's decided to quit smoking, and he was in watching the wellness video on quitting smoking on the station. So little by little, this program is impacting people. It's a little step towards making a big difference.
What makes these programs work is people participating in them. This is not a magic wand, but really is a method on how to get people to engage in these types of behaviors, realize the incentive is not just financial, but also leading a happier, more productive life. And we feel that with Clear Advantage, we've been able to get high levels of participation because we make health and better health decisions just make plain sense to employees.
I have a group of friends, all within a very short period of time, that were diagnosed with cancer. And watching their tremendous fight to survive was very powerful for me. So all of these things were coming at me. And what I realized was I had to make the commitment. In making that commitment, the biggest leap was just do it. And I stepped over that precipice, and I felt really good. I called my daughter one day and said, you know, this sounds kind of weird, but I feel happy. So I have to say that in just doing it and feeling good has improved my productivity. Not just to my employer, but for me, myself, and what I want to do in my life.
One of the barriers to establishing a wellness program for many employers is I'm not sure what the results are going to be. That if I put forth this effort, will I actually see a return?
I'm convinced that it saves lives, and we've seen people lose 70 pounds, find out about blood pressure, find out about heart conditions. And we were driven there through economic means. We were in double-digit renewal rates. Our height was 40% one year, and now we're in the single digits and very proud of it. My own personal story is losing 30 pounds and going from 0 exercise to 6 hours of Tai Chi, if you could believe it, a week, and 6 hours of weightlifting and cardio. So I know it's made a difference in my life.
One of the baseline drivers of the increased cost of health care is the deteriorating health of Americans. There's more stress, difficulty in finding good nutritional value, and also staying committed to some sort of ongoing cardiovascular activity. With Clear Advantage, we help try to remove these barriers from employees by giving them better education, motivation, and helping them focus on behaviors that will create a more productive and healthy lifestyle.
We believe that wellness and productivity is a critical strategy and the only way to make the healthcare system sustainable. Before we did the biometrics, we asked our associates, do you know your numbers? And a third of them didn't know any one of their numbers. The point is you can't improve what you don't measure. On average, if your numbers are poor, you have a 56% chance of heart disease by age 50. If your numbers are good, it's only 2 to 3. So think about that. You tell your employees, listen, we want you to know your numbers. It's just 5 numbers, you know, the usual cholesterol, blood sugar, BMI, blood pressure, etc. If your numbers, if you go to do the biometric screening and those numbers are bad, you have a 50% chance of getting heart disease, you're motivated to take action. 30% of our associates participated in the biometric on site the first time, and of those, nearly 100% said that they would participate again, and 88% said that they would actually change their behavior. That's really the important number.
I'm pleased to say that the early results for Clear Advantage are very positive. When benchmarked against Primera's book of 1 million member lives, we see that Clear Advantage is reducing the amount of claim spend by 22%, or up to $600 per member per year. In addition, when you look at the interventions, one being wellness, the other being consumer-driven healthcare, you'll see that for the individuals who've been on the traditional plans, old PPO plan, not on wellness, their spending is 2 to 1 the people who are engaged in consumer-driven healthcare and wellness. These plans are making a difference.
We began this journey 3 short years ago, or just about going into our 4th year now. And our medical benefits program was struggling, to say the least. In Ferndale, we had a 5-year run of annual carrier and benefit plan changes that required delicate meetings with our employees to explain why we were cutting benefits and raising premiums. We knew something had to change. Today, we're 180 degrees from where we were that short time ago. The Clear Advantage program is a high level of participation and serves as the foundation for a partnership between the company and its employees with respect to our medical plan. This change has not been without its share of challenges. At the same time, we've had our share of people that have used the program to jumpstart and support a desire to improve their overall health. I've seen an employee use the program to help him go from couch potato to marathoner. He just completed a marathon about 2 weeks ago. If I had to summarize what's made our program successful, I would start with the commitment of the senior management team. I sympathize with any of the HR professionals who don't have that commitment. I think that's key to making your program a success, and I would encourage you to go out and achieve that.
You know, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could take what is absolutely the right thing to do for our employees in their lives and discover that it's the absolutely right thing to do for our businesses? CFOs conceptually understand the link between the health of the workforce, its productivity, and their financial success as a business. 6 in 10 said there's a strong link among those 3 things in our company. Lost productivity is bigger than healthcare. And in fact, every study that you see published shows us that productivity around health is a bigger cost center than group health dollars. This is a business issue. There are other ways. You know, most employers grow earnings through one of 2 ways: grow top-line revenue or cut costs. Those 2 ways you do it. There's a 3rd way, by having a more productive workforce around health, to help you not only do the right thing, but also make the business case that good health is also good business.
With Clear Advantage, I'm glad to say we're changing lives. We're changing behaviors 1 employee at a time that come back in the total scope of things to reduce the cost of health care for the employer.